Hello and warm welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our TV session. Top 3 ways to increase ISVs' profits with protection, licensing and security. I'm very pleased to have these guests here in our studio to talk about these 3 ways. Our guests are Rüdiger Kügler. Rüdiger Kügler is Vice President Sales of Wibu-Systems. And next to him, he's standing Mr. Oliver Winzenried. Oliver Winzenried is the founder and the CEO at Wibu-Systems. Hello and welcome, Mr. Winzenried.
Hello, Mr. Puscher.
When we're talking about protection, licensing, and security, what are the essential points that ISVs should take protection, licensing, and security into their mind?
Yeah, for ISVs and device manufacturers, it's essential to ensure that they make the profits necessary, that they keep their know-how and stay as hidden champions. And so protection, flexible licensing, and security are the means to make that sure.
We have a couple of points for our guests and for our audience here. We show on production IP and now how reduce counterfeiting. What's behind this?
Yeah, protection means protecting the know-how against reverse engineering, against the competitor, against industrial espionage. Then reduce counterfeiting, so really make sure that the competitor cannot easily use the algorithms and specially enhanced ways the machines, the devices are working. The next is flexible licensing. That increases the customer target group. It allows and enables new business models. And it's integrated into the business process so that the ISV can really do that automatically and more efficient than today. And last but not least, security. Security means protection against manipulation, against tampering. In today's times, where we read every day in the newspaper about cyber attacks and these things, security is an essential part as well. Also, if you are looking on a warranty standpoint, that device manufacturers have to warranty a certain availability and functionality. If somebody can modify parameters or devices, it's hard for him to guarantee that.
Can you give us a special example or a case in which way your solution has contributed to profit improvement of the ISVs?
Yes, if you are looking in the automation industry, for example, the vendor of an automation system wants to sell and license his IP in the runtime libraries, in the basic functions of a control unit. And additionally, at the same time, the machine vendor who is using this automation system wants to protect his IP that controls his machine. And more software is involved in all our devices today. If you are looking in the car, if you go to your bank, pick up some money on an ATM, there's a lot of IP inside. That's in this case, for example, protected by technology from us as well. In the same way, like if you go to a car repair station with your car and the serviceman connects this diagnostic connector to your car, it will happen with the diagnostic software protected and licensed by CodeMeter, a product from us.
Okay. CodeMeter is a good special word. Mr. Kügler, we are very excited to learn from you. What changes you have integrated into the Wibu Protection Suite?
So our Wibu Protection Suite is a summary of fireproof technology and new innovations. And there are 2 reasons for these new innovations. On one hand, we want to keep one step ahead of the hacker. And on the other hand, we want to make it much more simpler for the software developer to integrate all this stuff. And so it's quite easy. The software developer just creates the software, takes our Wibu Protection Suite, and then the software is automatically protected against counterfeiting, against reverse engineering, and against illegal copying. And we're offering this technology, of course, for standard desktop operating systems like Windows, like Linux, like macOS, for Java, for .NET, and the newest part of this family is the EX Protector, EX like embedded system, which works also on embedded devices and puts this on a new level of security, because here we go beyond copy protection, and here we offer also secure boot. And secure boot means to make sure that no foreign software runs on the device, which is very important if you want to avoid terrorism and sabotage.
So is it more security with less effort, Mr. Kügler?
Yes, so that's the main benefit. The main benefit is to make it easy for the developer to integrate this. If you have a big software which consists of many different modules, and only some of these modules are critical from the security point of view. And then it's good that each module checks each other and find out, oh, that's the right module, not changed, not tampered. And if you want to implement this, you need to be a cryptographic expert and you need to be an advanced developer. And with Wibu Protection Suite, it's just one click away.
We have a paradigm shift inside the industry, Mr. Vincent Ried. It's called Industry 4.0, or the Germans will say Industry 4.0. There's more and more connectivity within all the products and in all the industries. So what is your answer in products and solutions for this new age of connectivity, Mr. Vincent Ried?
This new age of connectivity, if you call it industry of Internet of Things, IoT, or M2M, or connected industry, Industry 4.0 in Germany, it all means that the devices are more and more connected and everything is connected, not only inside the machine, but to the office IT, to the internet. And of course, this high degree of connectivity has driven security to the top priority. And if you compare that with the normal traffic, we have more cars on the streets, much more traffic than maybe 10 years ago, but we have less accidents with really serious hurts of the people. And that has not been realized by improving the streets. It has been realized by improving the cars with new security features, airbags, and many other things. And that's the same what must come in Industry 4.0. The security needs to be in the endpoints, in all of these control devices.
Most of the security is invisible, and you've brought us some pieces of more security, and you would like to show it to the camera, to Lutz. Why is it a new form of security?
Yeah, that's one of our products, and in fact, if it's in a control equipment, it's really invisible because it goes into the control PC. This is one of our latest products. It's a CodeMater C fast card. It incorporates industrial-grade memory with high speed, high data speed for the larger amounts of data we have today, as well as security in form of a smart card chip. And this security allows to do secure authentication by storing certificates. But this is not enough. Additional to the storage of the certificates, it's necessary to store the cryptographic keys for licensing and for protection. And all of that is combined in this single small card.
Okay. Mr. Krügler, when we're talking about Industry 4.0, as Mr. Vincent Ried has mentioned, in which way can you map all these connections into one system, Mr. Krügler?
If you want to make security, you need encryption keys, you need licenses, you need digital rights. And the important thing is to make it simple to distribute, enforce all these rights and keys to the user. And we have one system called License Central, which can be connected to ERP systems like SAP, like to CRM systems like Salesforce and other ones, to online shops. And if you want to enforce, or if this software developer wants to enforce such a key, this system sends us the request, please generate a new key to this user, this end user. And then we generate a ticket, which is called a voucher or a coupon code. And then the user simply gets this ticket. And then via a user portal, he just can pick it and transfer this license, this digital right, or this encryption key, this certificate, into a secure storage, a dongle, or a secure place on the computer.
Which are the benefits you're delivering and functions with the user portal?
The most benefit is to make it very easy and very simple. And it can be customized very simple to the needs of the software developer. So you can say, okay, I want to have a user registration module. I want to have some reporting capabilities, moving keys from one dongle to another dongle. And so the big benefit is make it easy, simple, and customizable.
Mr. Vincent, when we come to an outlook, what are the ideas you are working on? So what are the preparations you're doing for the future? What are the threats you are seeing in the industry, Mr. Vincent Ried?
Yeah, we see that the security is very much important. We see that standards need to come for safety. We have a lot of standards available and regulations today. For security, it's still missing or on development. So they need to come so that different devices from different manufacturers can work together. So that interoperability is really guaranteed. Additional to that, the implementation of the security needs to be done. So what I can say to the ISVs and to the device vendors today, start now, implement the security mechanisms that are available to realize state-of-the-art security, and that's essential and necessary for a complex value chain and for global production and licensing solutions.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the beneficial insights, and for you, dear audience, recommend us colleagues and friends, and always stay on the secure side. Your Martin Puscher.